omega is constant, you take out omega common. So once you take omega common, it will be sigma I is equal to 1 to n mi ri square, that is L is equal to I omega, right? So angular momentum L is equal to I omega. If my angular velocity is 1 radian per second, my I is equal to L. And as I told you, it is analog to the equation linear momentum P is equal to mv. P is replaced by L, mass, moment of inertia, velocity linear, angular velocity omega. So we learnt two equations. F is equal to ma in linear motion, its analog is torque is equal to I alpha in rotational motion. In linear momentum P is equal to mv, its analog is L is equal to I omega in rotational motion. Now we are going to do the derivation, that relation between torque and angular momentum. So just now we derived the equation L is equal to I omega. Now we are differentiating this equation on both sides. So dl by dt, I, remember I is not going to change with time. We had learned the factors on which moment of inertia depends. Moment of inertia does not depend on time, so it is constant. It is taken outside. Differentiating both sides by dt. So dl by dt is equal to I d omega by dt. D omega by dt, you know it is alpha. So dl by dt is equal to I alpha, right? We also know torque is equal to I alpha. So we are getting the equation that we already know that torque is equal to I alpha, and that is equal to dl by dt. So we are going to get the equation that torque is equal to dl by dt, and this is resembling the equation F is equal to dp by dt. Force is rate of change of linear momentum. Torque is rate of change of angular momentum. I repeat, this we had learnt previously. Force, rate of change of linear momentum. Torque, rate of change of angular momentum. As we had learnt law of conservation of linear momentum, same way we are going to study now law of conservation of angular momentum. First I give you the recap of law of conservation of linear momentum. That is, when no net force is acting on the body, the linear momentum is conserved. That is, linear momentum before and after collision is same. That is, P1 is equal to P2, means M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. Now same way here we are going to write it when no external torque acts on the body. Instead of force, we are going to use the word torque. So when no external torque acts on the system of particle, then total angular momentum. In linear motion, this will be linear momentum. So here angular momentum of the system always remains constant. We are going to prove that mathematically. See, we know this equation. Torque is equal to dl by dt. So total torque is equal to total angular momentum. When no torque acts, so this is 0. So dl by dt is 0. We know it. Derivation of anything is 0 only when it is constant. So dl by dt is 0. So L is equal to constant. Matlab L1 plus L2 up to so on is constant. And as we know it, that total momentum P1 is equal to P2, M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. So here also angular momentum is conserved. मतलब L1 I1 omega is equal to L2 I2 omega. This is what is when no external torque acts on the body, the total angular momentum of the system is conserved. This is very important. It has many practical applications. मतलब I ओमेगा इज कांस्टेंट, मतलब अगर I बढ़ा तो ओमेगा कम होगा, I कम होगा तो ओमेगा बढ़ेगा टू मेक L कांस्टेंट. If one quantity is increasing, to remember again, if L is to make constant, if I increases, omega will decrease. Vice versa, if I will decrease, omega will increase. So let us see few practical examples of law of conservation of linear momentum in our day-to-day life. So see the angular velocity. We know it that in a solar system the planet revolves around the sun in an elliptical orbit. So if the orbit increases, मतलब कि radius will increase, and we know that radius मतलब perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. If it increases, moment of inertia will increase. So the speed will be less, or planets comes closer to the sun. So angular velocity of revolution around a planet sun in elliptical orbit increases. कब ओमेगा इंक्रीज होगा? जब आई डिक्रीज होगा. और आई कब जब डिक्रीज होगा? जब planets are closer to the sun, because distance between sun and planet is r. So when r is less, I is less, and when I is less, omega will be more. मतलब planet जब sun से close होंगे, then their angular velocity will be more. Next, the circus. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा. See here, these are the two conditions. When you stretch your arms and legs, your mass is going to remain same because you are the same person. But when you are stretching it, your R is increasing. When R increase होगा, I will increase, and hence omega will decrease. Here this omega will be more because I is less. So omega will be more because you are closing you are folding your hands. By folding your hands and legs, moment of inertia will decrease and omega will increase. So these techniques are used by the acrobats when they want to increase the speed, they want to spin faster, they fold their legs and arms. Hope are you getting it? Same way in case of ice skaters. In foreign country, you know, there is a very too much people are crazy about this ice skating. So here also, by stretching your hands, omega will decrease. By closing it, see here, this is your center of mass, this is your R. R will increase, I will increase, omega will decrease. Here R is less. When R is less, I is less. I is less, omega is more. So here omega less, here omega more. Hope are you getting this? Same way, in any of these cases, this is the basic concept that when I or omega, one quantity will decrease, other will increase to keep angular momentum conserved. Same way in case of tornado, the inner layers of the wind will have an alarming high speed. Why it will be having a high speed? Because inner layer R is less, moment of inertia is less. helicopters also, they are provided with two propellers. Why? Because only one single propeller, then the helicopter would rotate itself in opposite direction. So they are provided with two propellers. You must have seen the divers in a swimming competition in Olympiads. When they are jumping from the high jumping boards, diving boards, initially they keep their bodies stretched, then slowly, gradually in the middle they fold it. When they are folding, the omega will increase, and slowly, gradually again when they are closer to the swimming pool or tank or whatever, again they will open up their body. They do so that in the middle air, they reduce they squeeze their body, or they fold their body, curl their body, so that omega will increase in the middle of the air. And again when they are touching the water surface, they will stretch out their limbs so that they can safely, but with a greater propelling, they can move very fast, they can swim very fast. So in all these example, one thing is very common, and that is I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. It means if moment of inertia is decreasing, omega will increase. Also we know it. What is kinetic energy? Half mv square. Its analog, we had already proved it, half I omega square, right? So we can even write it I1 K1 is equal to I2 K2. Means if moment of inertia increases, rotational kinetic energy will decrease, and vice versa. So angular momentum is conserved, but kinetic energy of rotation is not conserved. I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. मतलब I1 स्क्वायर ओमेगा 1 स्क्वायर, दोनों को स्क्वायर कर दो दोनों साइड, एंड अगेन मल्टीप्लाइड बाय हाफ ऑन बोथ साइड. I1 स्क्वायर का दो पार्ट कर लिया, I1, and we know this I1 omega 1 square is kinetic energy. So I1 K1 is equal to I2 K2. मतलब कि अगर moment of inertia of I2 is less than I1, K2 will be greater. So if moment of inertia decreases, rotational kinetic energy increases. I hope you have understood this. What all we learned in these two videos. The first thing we learned is torque 2 is equal to I alpha, which is analog of F is equal to ma. Then we learned the relation that P is equal to mv that is analog of L is equal to I omega, that is angular momentum I omega. Then we learned torque is equal to dl by dt, that is F is equal to dp by dt. Torque, rate of change of angular momentum. Force, rate of change of linear momentum. Then we learned law of conservation of angular momentum. This is very, very important, law of conservation of angular momentum. When no net torque is applied on the body, the net or total angular momentum of the system remains constant. That is L1 plus L2 up to Ln is equal to constant. मतलब angular momentum before and after is same. मतलब I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. If I1 increases, omega 1 will decrease, and so on. I hope it is clear, friends.